You may have seen my other video, 6 serious problems with the North River Parish, Florida development. And the reality is that haters hated and lovers loved. And that is the beauty of YouTube. I love this platform. I love to educate. I love to teach. But here is the reality. No community is perfect. No community has all of the checked boxes. No community has all of the I's dotted and T's crossed. Hey, this is Chris Gunn. I'm a realtor in the Sarasota, Lakewood Ranch Parish, North River, Florida area. If you need my cell, so you have it. It's 941-224-9005. Call, text me anytime you like. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump in. I am going to do a continuation to one of my serious problems with the North River and Parish, Florida development. And this is from my background in business, my background in the commercial real estate sphere. And the fact is that I'm looking at some of the desperate needs for the Minnesota region, for even the Tampa Bay region. And I'm looking at what the land value is in this area, and I'm saying we're missing something, guys. You're not paying attention. Pat Neal, hello, wake up. I need you to deal with this issue because it's a real problem, and I know that people don't like to deal with this problem. I know that we don't want to solve this problem, but it is a reality. It needs to be dealt with, and there needs to be space carved out for it. And what is that? It is light industrial zoning. We have to get light industrial zoning east of I-75. If we don't, we are going to have some real problems with pricing in the area. And this is what I mean, okay? You need to take the average Joe's plumber's business, okay? The average Joe's HVAC business, the average lawn company, somebody that's got to store stuff in a small warehouse, 1,200 to 1,500 square feet. They need an office with a receptionist, and they need a bookkeeper that's there full time managing all the purchase orders and the receivables and the payables. This does not exist in North River and Parish. And what I have a problem with is that we are target marketing people who are looking for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home, and we're squeezing them into these little homes. They need small offices to go work. They don't exist. They need places to be able to run their businesses out of. They don't exist. And North River Parish developers are pushing everybody back into town, back into West Bradenton, back over towards the airport, and it's not sustainable. We cannot continue to have this. Meanwhile, what you have is an influx of people moving from all over the country and all over the world, bringing their businesses to this area and squeezing an already condensed market because we can't expand this type of zoning. We need large buildings that are 100,000 square feet, 50,000 square feet, and they're chopped up into 5, 3, and 1,500 square foot parcels. They have a warehouse in the back. It doesn't have to be AC'd. Maybe it would be nice for some of them, but they have the roll-up doors, and they have 2 or 3 offices in the front that are AC'd with a bathroom. Imagine this. I talked to business owner after business owner that has this problem. Now, this doesn't pertain to this area in specific, but I had breakfast with a buddy of mine a couple of days ago, and he's got a construction company up in the Asheville area. And in Asheville, they're dealing with the same problem up that way. And he said, Chris, he does wood walls like what's behind me. Now, I did that one myself, but he does something similar to that, cabinetry, all those kinds of things, makes homes and offices nicer. He said, I'd love to get into kitchens. He said, but the problem is that I can't get enough warehouse space to be able to house my projects and work on them at the shop and then redeliver them back to the house or the place of business. He said, I just can't find the space. And it seems like that's the same problem here. And I said, yes, you've got it. It is the exact same problem here. And what you've also had is that rental prices have nearly doubled in the last couple of years. Here's the thing. I understand the building costs. I get it. It's $120 just to deal with the land per foot. Then you've got to go vertical. But, I mean, come on. Can't we do some steel structures? Can't we do some zoning in these areas? But see, here's the problem. Here's the problem, and I'm just gonna get on the county, I'm gonna get on the developers for just a minute because they're on their high horses cashing in on all this residential. But what's happening is that the pocketbooks of people are shrinking. The everyday average person, it is being so constrained right now with price increases, with interest rates. All of these different things are putting a tightening on the wallet. People are going to need to start businesses. People are going to need to expand their businesses. They're going to need to have places to incubate and grow. And what we're doing is we're expecting people who are virtual, we're expecting people who are retired, we're expecting people who are eating off of the interest in their IRA to continue to be able to afford this area. And the reality is that in an area that costs over $80,000 a year to live, when the average salary is in the mid-30s, a two-parent working household cannot continue to, on average, afford the area. We've got to do something to be pro-business. We've got to do something to develop an interest in the North River Parish area, but be in a place where you don't have to commute. And that is what we want to avoid, is more commuting, more gas usage, it's more emissions in the atmosphere. It's more people sitting in traffic on the 301 I-75 bridge at 5 o'clock at night. People are pulling their hair out. And we can avoid this by making sure that Buffalo Road in the north part of the county is going to be designated for more light industrial zoning. And we can even meet in the middle. But being polarized and saying, no, we're only going to do office or we're only going to do retail, people can only spend so much money. What it's going to do is it's going to push big box retailers in there. It's going to push more Wendy's and it's going to push more Tire Kingdoms in there, and because they can leverage these types of businesses. But the fact is that we have the ability to create an identity, to create a culture, to create a place where people can come and work. We can do it cleanly, but we can also do it in a way that is going to continue the success for this area for ages and generations to come. All right, so if this video has helped you in any way, or it has given you a better expansion of your mind to the North River Parish area, I'd really appreciate the love. I'd appreciate the hate. I'd appreciate your comments, your likes, and most importantly, your subscription button. If you could hit that for me. If you need any help whatsoever, again, my cell phone is 941-224-9005, and we will see you next time.